What's up, everybody? So I wanted to make a video. I was gonna actually do this live, but I wanted to do this while I'm doing cardio, waste some time, but the Wi-Fi sucks here, so the connection is terrible. Anyway, so most of you see me on here, you see my videos, you see how much fun I have, you see the motivation. I should take these off, it's killed a back workout. You see the motivation, but what you don't see is the background. You don't see, what led me to where I am today, what led me to making these videos, what led me to become a personal trainer for that matter. So for those of you that do know me, you know that I was really big into skateboarding. I wanted to be a professional skateboarder, I wanted to go down that alley. So all through middle school, all through high school, that's all I cared about. You know what I mean? I had the super long, like, red hair. If I actually have if I have a picture, I think I do. I'll look it up, but I'll put it in the comments below. And you'll see the change. I was really skinny. I was like a twig, and obviously I got made fun of for that. From my family, just like little things right in my skin. So I started doing some curls. The whole 9 yards. I was looking in bodybuilding magazines and putting together little workout routines. Started getting a little bigger, not too much. I fed into the supplement world. I was doing mass gainers, I was doing creatines, I was doing anything to put size on me. I was drinking like mass gainer with like peanut butter and like a banana and like trying to go to sleep, hoping I was like, oh, there's no way I can burn this off. I'm gonna get huge when I wake up. Not the case. So anyway, that kind of transitioned me. So as soon as I got, my first couple compliments, I felt good, And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video, is because a lot of things seem superficial. From the outside looking in, everything seems superficial. And I'll touch on that in a little bit. But so anyway, so at the time I was a construction worker. I did concrete since I was 16. I'm now 26. So for a good portion of my life, I was a construction worker. I was outside, yada yada, working my balls off. Sorry, Mom. I know my mom's going to share this. I'm not sharing it because you said balls. Anyway, so anyway, went through those 10 years, I was still working out, still lifting, still doing the whole 9 yards, and I found myself back to touching on the superficial topic. This whole time, I thought I was doing it to get big muscles. I thought, I was like, oh my God, I gotta get big, you know what I mean? But little did I know why the gym is so addicting. Number one, it raises your hormones, but besides the point, it raises your confidence. The confidence, you hear those guys that are like, oh man, I gotta go get a pump before I go out. But why is that? Do you ever think? From the superficial side of point, yeah, you want to get some veins popping, you want to get, blood pumping, but it builds confidence inside. And that's what I lacked. That's what I found that I lacked, was that confidence of, I was always this skinny guy. I was always, afraid to talk to girls. Like, as soon as somebody talked to me, my face turned beet red. I looked like a redheaded tomato, right? So, people see me today, they're like, oh my God, dude, you were shy back in high school? Yeah, I was. So I was skinny. I wasn't confident. And that's where, went after, back to the construction topic. So I knew I needed to do something else. I needed a new lane of career, because I was getting burnt out, point blank. I was getting burned out. I can't even talk. Good thing I didn't do this live. And obviously I was thinking about taking my dad's advice and getting a 9 to 5, going to the township. Then I would just be filling potholes. You know what I mean? Like doing the basic 9 to 5. Going there, putting your time in, leaving. Well, I was already in that. Yeah, was the money good? The pension form? Yes, good. Okay, great. But I'd still be looking for my missing link, so to speak. So, and I knew I loved fitness, so that was really my only option. And I was like, oh man, being a personal trainer is a cool job. That'd be awesome. It's like one of them cool jobs. You're a personal trainer. That's really cool. You know what I mean? In my eyes. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get certified. How hard could it be? Well, I failed my first test. I went for the ACE. For those of you that took ACE, it's very complex first time around. Long story short, failed it. Okay, no big deal. I said, screw it. I'll go apply at the township. Maybe it's just personal training thing. It's not for me. Didn't get in the township, so I said, you know what? let me try a different route of personal training. Went for my WITS, which is a 12-week program out at Gloucester County College. And there's actually an instructor, and it's like a 14-week program or 12-week program, and I went every Saturday. Long story short, got certified. I thought, man, this is cool. I'm a personal trainer now, right? I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna, teach all these kids all my little bicep curls. I'm gonna teach people how to do like some cool chest flies and like little twist things with my wrist. Like, I have all these tips and tricks, right? So I got certified. Actually, where my gym was, Anytime Fitness, now, I had to do an internship for my certification. So the trainer at the time actually was certified by the company that I was getting certified by. So I shadowed him for my internship. So after the internship was done, they actually, Anytime Fitness, Andrew and Ryan, shout out, they offered me a job. That's where I'm at today. So I've been there for a little over about 2 years now. Awesome, loved it. So back to the superficial world. From an outsider's perspective, a trainer is a guy that sits back and tells you, counts reps, comes up with some cool workout programs. But from the inside world, the not superficial world, it's getting the client to the session. It's the motivation. It's the follow-up to nutrition. It's the follow-ups to get people into the doors. There's so much more background to personal training that people see, and that's the superficial side, which I'm still learning today. However, so I'm like, man, and that's why I entered the bodybuilding world too. Is I getting out of breath. I'm not even pedaling this thing hard enough. So through my own fitness journey, I started getting bored, and I'm very competitive. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna compete. Screw it. I signed up for Joe Franco show in 2014, competed, loved it, whatever. Did my last men's physique show again, May, I forget the date, but it was this year. Again, because I got bored, I needed a goal. That was my goal, was to compete. So anyway, back to my story. One of my first days there, one of my first clients, shout out to Michaela. Actually, I miss you. I haven't talked to you in a while. She's my first client, softball player out of Georgetown, I think that's where she went. Anyway, long story short, that was my first client. Cool, we had fun. However, she needed explosiveness, she needed core power, she needed rotator cuff, she needed just overall strength. And I was so used to the bodybuilding techniques that none of them worked on her. And this is great for you personal trainers out here, because this is a really, really, really big lesson to learn, because it's not all what it's cracked up to be from a superficial point of view. So let's talk about my second client. So my second client, I remember this to a T. It was a Tuesday night. We closed at 7. It was like 6:50. A guy walks in. I greet him. Welcome to Anytime Fitness. He's like, hey, what's going on, man? I'm looking for a personal trainer. At the time, I'm like, yeah, I'm a personal trainer. I'm your guy. Yeah. You want to put on size? I'm your guy. You want to bodybuild? I'm your guy. Right? So we sit down. He's like, I want to train 3 times a week, yada, yada. In my head, I'm like, cha-ching, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to make so much money, like, yada, yada. My second client, I'm doing awesome, right? My manager's going to be so happy. So he begins to tell me his story. Well, his story was, he was a vet. He served two missions. I believe I'm saying that right, 2 missions. Came home safe, cool. Went on vacation. Got hit at a corner by a drunk driver. It's crazy, man. Got hit on a corner by a drunk driver, right? So here I am, I'm like, oh my God, right? So he died 3 times on the way to the hospital, right? So like 10 surgeries later, he walks into my doors, says, I need to get strength. I need to put size back on. Here I am, new trainer, second client, pumped. I was like, I can't do this. Well, the manager at the time, Andrew, he still is the manager, says, yeah, what's going on, man? Yada, yada. He was signing him up at the time. And in the back, I'm like, Andrew, I can't do this, man. I can't. There's no way. He's like, dude, take it as a challenge. You got this. I said, he's like, I ain't got this. I didn't learn this in school. So I was like, all right. So the guy was starting next week. That whole week, I was learning about rotator cuffs. I was learning about every single surgery he had. I learned everything there was to know about this guy's problems. I learned. I didn't learn shit in the certification test, right? Long story short, he trained with me for about 9 months. He went from rowing, doing like one-arm dumbbell rows. He went from rowing 10 pounds. He was now rowing, I think I had him at 65 last time I seen him. It was incredible. So back to the superficial side of that. What I thought it would be a skinny guy walking in, wanted to put size on, right? So where my motivation comes from, where my drive comes from, where my funny side comes, the cha-cha plank. Let's talk about that for a second. Sorry, this video is super long. The cha-cha plank. Was it cool that it got views? Yeah, awesome, went viral. But what really made the difference was that people were sending me videos of themselves doing it, of a mom and a daughter doing it. People were doing it instead of watching it. They were executing the workout instead of share. You know how many times I see Emily Skies? If you don't know who Emily Sky is, super good looking girl, but everybody shares her videos. She gets a lot of likes. How many times do you just see people actually do the workout? Rare, right? So that's why I love the cha-cha plank compared to all my other workouts that I did, because people were doing it. You know, people in karate class, people in Zumba, people, you know, bodybuilders were doing it. People, you know, autism people were doing it. Like little 4-year-old kids were doing it. Everybody's doing it. So that's, for me, that made an impact, as opposed to, you know, cool, it got 43 million views. Well, what's 43 million views if people weren't doing it in the first place? The whole reason I post these videos is to get people to do things. My motivational, you know, Mondays, I get people to do things instead of hit the little share button, which I appreciate. Thank you. So, for those of you personal trainers out there or want to become a personal trainer, it's not, if you're looking into it to get $1, you're not going to last. There's 9,000 million trainers out there that are counting reps and collecting checks, which they shouldn't be, right? Change the world. That's what you're here for. If you want to be a personal trainer, that's what you're really, right? So, I hope this helps. Hope you learned a little bit more about me. You find out where my drive comes from. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to motivate. I'm going to continue to strive. I'm going to continue to learn, right? So, make the world a healthier place. That was super cliche, I guess, whatever. But share this video and share all my other stuff, because maybe one day or one time, you know, it's going to catch, just like the cha-cha plank did, and it's going to work, and it's going to change somebody's life. So just share. One button. Click. Done. Anyway, hump day, Wednesday. It's the most cardio I've ever did in my life. Just kidding. So, kill the week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday's right around the corner. Again, stop thinking superficial. If you're gonna, every action you do should have a result. If not, nothing. It's not all about the dollar sign, right? Make an impact on somebody. Compliment somebody today, right? Okay, I'm out. This video is long enough. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Snapchat, learn more about this at Dan Baldwin Fit, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the whole 9 yards. This video will be up on YouTube at Dan Baldwin Fitness if you want to, you know, rewind it, or if it gets lost in translation, along with all my workout challenges. Thanks for watching. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you next time.